Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It is 7 o'clock. Good evening. Welcome to Summer Edition. This will be our summer mode for until August. We will have, nope. You're inside the circle. There you go. Thank you, Larry. We are in our summer mode, so next couple of weeks will be the cantor and myself, and then starting in, I think, 3 weeks, Susan will be back to fill in. You remember Susan from a few years ago, Susan Colin. She'll be back, and then what happens the week after that? And then there's a guest rabbi, I think.
Yeah.
Guest Scott Siegel. And then the week after that is July 4th. So we're going online only. So we'll give the Menas a Shabbat off because July 4th, give them a long weekend. We don't have to open the temple. And then in July, a myriad of guests. Rabbi Siegel back. Jesse, who's been here last summer, will be back. Other guests like that, I feel like I'm missing one, but is that it?
No, that was it.
All right, cool. And then by the end of the month, are you back at the end of the month?
I will be back, and Shai will...
the end of July.
The end of July.
And then we'll be back together at the beginning of August.
Yeah.
So this room will be set up like this for the remainder of June and July. And then our guests will lead from down here. And we will, because this is our expectation of a smaller, intimate. As you may recall, in previous years, we used to move to the social hall. They would force it to be a more intimate service anyway, but because our camera and those who are watching us live online, we needed to be in here. So we make the big room small. That's how we succeed. Tonight we are going to focus on the music of Shabbat, the Kabbalat Shabbat, the welcoming of Shabbat. But first, just a little Hine Matov, how wonderful it is that we can be together. Page 10.
Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, la la la, la 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 la. Hine matov, la la la, la 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 la. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad.
Let's do the blessing together on page 3 before we light candles. We'll do the one at the bottoms as we always do the one at the top. Starts with O source of light. Together. O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter the sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love. Let's make the blessing for the candles.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו להדליק נר של השבת.
Together, blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat. And we continue to light that extra candle for those being held in captivity. They're not forgotten. We include them in our Shabbat prayers. Let us continue with that Kabbalat Shabbat I told you about. We're going to do some extra songs. Cantor, you want to walk us through the Kabbalat Shabbat?
Sure. So page 12 at the top, we're going to sing a few psalms. So we will start with Lechu Neranena, and then we'll continue on page 13 with Shiru Adonai, and then we will continue then with Shalom Aleichem. So I think we'll enjoy and continue Kabbalat Shabbat. Okay. לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה לאדוני. לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה לאדוני. נריה, נריה לצור אישנו, נקדמה פניו בתודה. נריה, נריה לצור אישנו, בזמירות נריה לו. לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה לאדוני. לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה לאדוני. We continue with Shiru Adonai, Shir Chadash, sing to God a new song. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. continue to Shalom Aleichem, found on page 24. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon. Oy, 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 mi melech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. בואכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון. מי מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ברכוני לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון. אוי 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 אוי, מי מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון. מי מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. We continue with Lecha Dodi, so we're going to go back to page 20, the beautiful poem of Lecha Dodi, and we're going to sing verses 1, 2, 5, and then when we will reach the 9th paragraph, we will rise and face the door to welcome Shabbat as if Shabbat were a beautiful bride. Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשמו תפארת ולתהילה. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה, לראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Lecha Dodi לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. Verse 5. התעוררי, התעוררי, איך נגלה. לך דודי דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, לוחם ונעם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Taking a brief moment to just turn the person to your left and right, wish them a Shabbat Shalom as we continue with our call to prayer on page 28. ברכו את אדוני המבורך, ברוך אדוני המבורך, המבורך לעולם ועד. המבורך, המבורך לעולם ועד. Please be seated. We turn the page to our Ma'ariv, our Avim, our evening prayer on the theme of creation, page 30. Let's read on page 31 at the top together. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars, creator of the tide of time and light. You guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim. On page 32, we continue with Ahavat Olam.
אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, עמך אהבת. תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל.
We rise on the next page, page 34, for the words of Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shem kevod malchuto le'olam avad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
On page 41, together, sing the song of men and women, joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. Page 40, Mi Chamocha.
Bye.
Let there be love and understanding, page 43. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts, eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up, waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu, va'al kol amo Yisrael, va'al Yerushalayim. The Hashkivenu, so we're going to sing on page 42. Let there be love and understanding among us.
Thank you. Have to tune it after this song, okay? Talk a lot after this one. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom vehamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom vehamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ushmot zeitenu uvoenu lechaim ulshalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom vehamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom vehamidenu shomreinu lechaim.
On the next page, it's a quick transition, actually. It's on Vishamru. Vishamru. Let's read on the top of page 45. We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. Page 44, Vishamru.
Veshamru bnei Yisrael et HaShabbat, לעשות את השבת לדותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדותם
we continue with our tefillah on page 46. Please rise.
אדוני, שפתי תפתח, ופי יגיד תהילתך. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah. האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה הכל אתה, רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים באמונתו לישני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומדום אליו, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יעללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Please be seated as we turn to page 55 together. At the top, may these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh ha-Shabbat. Page 59, we continue with our Hoda'ah, taking a moment every Shabbat to offer a moment of thanks. Together, God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ucha na'eh lehodot. As each of us have differing needs and wants and reasons to give thanks, we'll pause here for a moment of personal prayer, a personal moment of gratitude. Silent prayer.
רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. כי אתה הוא מלך גדול לכל השלום. כי אתה הוא מלך גדול לכל השלום. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם.
Continuing with Misha Berach on page 253, Misha Berach, a prayer of healing and wholeness, a prayer of healing for those who are feeling broken, incomplete, and looking for that shlemut, that wholeness. Some may be physical broken, mental, emotional, spiritual, all kinds of brokenness. If you wish to share someone's name out loud or share a name in your heart, so I'll just look around the room. Feel free to share.
מי שברך אבותינו מקור הברכה לאמותינו. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. מי שברך אמותינו מקור הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with רפואה שלמה, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Just a few words of Torah for us tonight. We read in this week's Torah portion the words that the cantor and I share with students every week. We're blessed to maybe do it more than once. If there's a wedding or there's a baby naming or if there's an opportunity, called the Birkat Kohanim, the priestly benediction. The words that in English, you know them: may God bless you and protect you, may God's countenance shine upon you and be gracious to you, etc. This is one of the most beloved collection of verses in the Bible. Jews and Christians, frankly, love these verses, and we have been promising a bounty of material, spiritual wellness, divine grace, forgiveness, and peace. That's the themes of the Birkat Kohanim. It's little wonder then that the Birkat Kohanim, these words, are recited traditionally every Friday night to our children at the Shabbat dinner table as well. I always like an excuse to just, even though this is Torah or blessings that I'm blessed to give frequently, I always love to go back and just look for a new commentator, a new question to ask, a new verse to look at as to, after thousands of years of reading the same text, what does somebody else point out about it that I hadn't thought of or hadn't read before? So one famous commentator points out, just starting with Yivarechecha, the very first verb, Yivarechecha, which translates as may God bless. It asks the question, may God bless you, but that's the verb, right? May God bless you. Like, well, if it's thought about, with what? May God bless you with what? And he goes on to say that included in this is whatever is appropriate for that person to be blessed with. Sometimes we take this for granted, we don't even think about it. So in other words, he says, the blessing will be according to the blessing that he was blessed with. For the one who deals in Torah, the blessing shall be his study. For one who deals in business, the blessing should be his merchandise. So may God bless you, an additional blessing for each person about whatever it is that they do or they have or they are about. So in other words, the essential point is that God's blessing is designed to be appropriate for that individual person, which is kind of comforting when you think about a blessing that everybody gets, and yet it was in the vagueness of the opening verb, it actually is meant to be very personal. May you be blessed in whatever it is you're already blessed with. May it be further blessed. An interesting nugget. I like the idea that this teaching is going on to say that we're not bestowed unwarranted or unexpected bounty because of the giving of the priestly benediction. Rather, it's simply saying that when one already has done with one's natural talents and skill set, may that further be a blessing. The next verb, vayishmerecha, may God protect. Now this is a bit of a buzzkill, this next commentary, but it's a precious piece of Torah nonetheless. He says, vayishmerecha, and protect you. For every blessing requires protection so that it does not in turn become an obstacle. So for example, a master of Torah needs protection from pride, needs protection from desecration of God's name. And similarly, he should be protected from not forgetting the very thing he was blessed with, right? So another example, a property owner needs protection that his blessing, the wealth, not be his detriment. And similarly, protection from theft or loss. And likewise, for everything that is in need of a blessing, protection from whatever causes trouble from whatever is requested. Just think about that for a second. We take it for granted. These are just some basic questions we hadn't thought of when reciting these famous verses. In other words, every blessing can potentially carry with it a curse. And every recipient of that blessing also needs to be protected from the possibility, however remote it is, that God's grace and further blessing will in somehow provide some kind of damage or spoil whatever the blessing is. So what are some examples? I'm so glad you asked. Here's some examples. What if one is like, I gave some of these, but I'll just sort of review. If one was blessed with intelligence, then the blessing that one would ask for further, it would be that you enable greater problem-solving skills, that you're blessing further creativity, that your blessing is further success from the blessing that you were initially endowed with, which was intelligence. The curse, if your blessing was too bountiful, would be that you could lead to arrogance. Your intelligence could lead to isolation. Your further blessing could be overthinking it to the point of inaction. What if your blessing is wealth? What if you came from a home with wealth and you already have that wealth, and so when one was giving you a yivarechecha and you're blessing you to do with that wealth, you have security, you have comfort, you have the ability to help others. V'yishmerecha, may you be protected from entitlement. May you be protected from the disconnecting from others. May you be connected from dishonest relationships. V'yishmerecha, yivarecha, may you be blessed with charisma, where you can help build connections, influence, and leadership. V'yishmerecha, may you be protected from using that charisma manipulatively or to lead to some external validation in an unhealthy way. It goes on and on. Things like free time, which can be wonderful for rest and growth, but can lead to laziness or escapism. We can have health. With health and energy and the ability to live fully, we can take that for granted, and it can lead to recklessness or lack of empathy. We can have the blessing of ambition, which drives us, and it can lead to burnout. We can have the blessing of technology, which connects us, educates us. It can also lead, v'yishmerecha, may God protect us from the distraction of it, the addiction of it, the disconnection from being in the moment of it. May we be blessed with v'yishmerecha, and be further blessed with the blessing we already have of the ability for speech. May the blessing be that we can express ourselves, that we can further connect at a deeper level, that we can teach each other. May we v'yishmerecha, may we be protected by it being misused. May it be words of gossip. May it be words that can wound. May it be deceitful. So, as we think about the blessings and the blessings that we wish would expound, which would grow, that we should all be moments further expanded and further blessings from the natural talents that we already have, that are each an individual, that each one has, according to our commentator, that is unique and different from each person, but that we also be prevented from the spoilage of an abundance, which is the word I was looking for, the abundance of blessing, so that we may never turn arrogant or greedy and be someone who keeps themselves in check. And I wish to share this bit of Torah with us to think about this weekend, as every day we look for the blessings to be abundant, and yet v'yishmerecha, may we be protected and guarded. I know for me, I love this is a new idea. I've been reciting the Birkat Kohanim, these blessings, to 25 years now, how many times a week? And they'll be thinking about it this way as something new, as a new nugget. So I just wanted to share that with you. So thank you. I already shared the hodaot, the announcements at the beginning about what we're doing for the next few weeks, or the next 8 weeks, 9 weeks, or the summer. So a couple more weeks with the cantor and I, then our guests, and then just a reminder that July 4th, to be home. Shabbat doesn't take a vacation. We will have a video that will miraculously appear. We have to create that said video, but that video has to yes, right. We'll get a mental note. We got to work on that. July 4th video will pop online at 7 o'clock, so let's move to concluding prayers, but we have another hoda'ah.
Yeah, one more. But just because I saw we have a few women here who joined me for the Rosh Chodesh, I just wanted to, because I got an email saying, hey, I guess we're not having any Rosh Chodesh, the new moon gathering anymore. And I emailed her back, no, we are. So we are definitely going to return to our Rosh Chodesh, to our new moon gathering, starting August. So, and it will be, except for September, which is Rosh Hashanah, we will meet every month of this upcoming year. I just wanted to make sure that you know and that you can join me again, and then maybe we can have new people join and just check it out, see if you like it, bring a friend. We've had people bring daughters and bring grandmothers and bring neighbors, and it's really, really nice and has grown beautifully. So if you like just to hop in and see what we do, you're welcome anytime. But August will be our first time this in a few, 2 weeks, 2 months.
Awesome.
That's it.
Page 282, we rise for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Page 294, we turn to the Kaddish Yatom, as we think of individuals that we may have lost in recent days, or those that we lost at this season in years past, observing a yard site. If you wish to share a name, I invite you to do so out loud or in your hearts. Wow. Today being June 6th, we think of D-Day and those who died on the shores on the defense and protection of the ideals. Page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah be'alma divrach eotei v'lamich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam amel maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudesha b'rechu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata ta'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min Shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Zichronam levracha, may their memories and names be a blessing as we say amen. Page 5.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן. ברוך אתה אדוני מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו, ושבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו, זיכרון למעשה וראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקרא קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה ורצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת לחיים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, המוציא לחם מן הארץ בתיאבון. All right, let's sing a concluding song together. Nice.